Hello, world, and welcome to our live stream. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Garrett.
And tonight we are joined by a special guest, Jake Adams, to celebrate the closeout of his campaign, Cobalt, on Indiegogo. Congratulations, Jake. We are so happy to have you back. You were the first guest we ever had on our show, and I'm so proud to see your campaign do so well. How you feeling?
Dude, I'm excited, man. I don't even have words to say, man. It's overwhelming, but in a good way. I mean, just the support that everybody's given me, especially you guys and Black Rose, and just, you know, it's been a hell of a ride, and I've enjoyed it every single second.
Yeah,
excellent.
It seems like it must have been a great experience getting to know all of these other promoters and creators and interacting with them, interfacing with them. I know Phoenix Animation doing metal for you, just kind of making connections. Going on Red Valkyrie, deciding, you wanted to do patches. It's really, it seems like a lot of fun getting to know the community and interact with it so you can get them invested in your work and in your campaign, and then bring more of your campaign to them, which is what they want. When someone says to me, I want to be involved in what you're doing, and I want what it is you're making, there is no better feeling than that. So I understand what you mean by, like, you must be flying high and really enjoying it. Are you looking forward to fulfillment?
I am looking forward to fulfillment. We're actually not that far off from schedule. I'm already talking to different outlets for the different rewards that I have to get out to my backers and everything. So everything's rolling, as it should. Everything's flowing pretty steady at this point.
Excellent.
That's fantastic. Now, of all of the tiers that you offered on your campaign, which one was the one you liked the most? Which was the one you were like, oh yeah, that tier, that's the one that I really, if I were a backer, I would have picked that one.
Probably the $60 tier, that's metal tier. Yeah, it seemed the most well-rounded one in my eyes.
That was a great tier. We backed that one, just so you know. we also backed the basic tier because I just clicked the button when you went live. I'm like, I must get it. Yeah, we backed the That's Metal tier. We backed the very first tier. We backed the page, the advertisement tier, because I want to be in your book. I want Mavericks and my company in your book. And we backed the original art commission because your artist is just insanely good.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I needed to get something drawn by him. So you had some excellent tiers, as you can see. Like, I backed multiples. I don't generally back multiples in a campaign. I'll take like the highest one or the one that I really like the most. Or if it's not a book that I'm super excited for, I'll back just the physical version so I can get it and be like, yeah, that's trash, whatever. But yours, you offered such great variety of options. It was like, I have to get multiple tiers here to really satisfy my craving for what I want. I think you ran an excellent campaign. Not only did you have a great book, not only did you have a cool character, not only was the art very well polished, not only was your pitch strong, the campaign that you designed, the way that you ran it, that's what was impressive. Have you had any experience in crowdfunding going into this prior to this campaign?
Just one Super Able Comics where I had the 7-page origin story for Cobalt take place. I didn't really help with fulfilling those rewards or getting those things taken care of. I just did my 7-page origin, got that finished, and said, here you go, you can add it onto the book. And just sat back and watched it take place. But being friends with the editor who was running that campaign, I heard a lot of the grief that went on behind the scenes that I wasn't really necessarily part of. And I knew I wanted to do this again. So I kind of jotted that down in the back of my mind of all the problems that he was having, and it's kind of just got ready for that to be in place. So if I run into it, I'd be like, oh, well, that was about to happen anyway. But I also just looked at other people in crowdfunding who have done campaigns before me, and I saw the ones that had the most backers on them.
Yeah.
So of course I saw, just the basic physical copy was really big, and then a couple with prints or medals or posters or stuff like that were really big hits. And so I just got the main ones that I thought most backers would want, and that's what I went with. It's a very small perks this time around, and I think I'm just going to keep it that steady throughout Cobalt on this 4-arc issue.
No, it was a very intelligently designed campaign, and that's kind of what impressed me the most. We're new to crowdfunding too. We haven't run a crowdfunder, but I back a lot of crowdfunders, and I analyze people's campaigns, and I watch them grow, and I watch them, especially on the Indiegogo side, because I'm, on everybody's streams or in their chats or hanging out, lurking, seeing their campaigns and what they say on these streams when they get their interviews and how each stream kind of impacts their numbers. I watch these campaigns, and yours.
It's almost like you started a show, so you could ask people, "Hey, how
did you do your campaign?
How were you successful, and how were you unsuccessful?
Show me your secrets." Yeah, right. Cribbing notes.
Just that guy that's just like,
yeah, right. But like that's what I mean. Like I was impressed. I was like, he's doing it the way I would do it. I thought I was the only one that would do it the way I did it. So
great minds think alike.
I mean, obviously,
absolutely,
obviously. When you set out to do it, did you just kind of naturally come to the conclusion of, well, this makes the most sense to price this tier this way, to offer a step up tier at a 35% margin on what it would cost to print it, doing the advertisement tiers, basically pulling in more people to advertise your campaign for you because you want to see the goal get met and you want to see the book get big. Like this smacks of someone who knows marketing. That's all I'm trying to get at. It smacks of someone who understands what they're doing in the world of marketing.
I wouldn't really necessarily say that I went into it with every coin in thought, but I very much had kind of like the well-rounded idea of how much each tier would cost and what it would cost to get them taken care of. But throwing in free shipping for the US versus, outside, that was just me. That wasn't even for the tiers. That was just to get a little bit more people coming my way and whatnot, doing it for them. Because going out of this, I already sat in my mind that I probably wouldn't even break even on what I put into it. So I was just like, well, fuck it. I'm just going to make, the backers happy at this point. And that's basically what I went and how my mindset was going. And so I just went with, what sounded best for not only the backer, but for my pocket without breaking my bank.
It seems like of the first-time creators out there, the ones who are being the most successful are the ones who are like, whatever, I'm not making my money back. I just might as well make the very best thing I possibly can, provide it to people as affordably as I possibly can, and be like, read my quality book, you want to. And just get the number of backers, fulfill on a good book, and then be like, maybe we can make our money back on book 2. I was talking to Lee Byron Carver, Kimosabe.
Yep.
And he was basically telling me that. He's like, look, I put all this money into Company Man #1. There is no way I'm going to make any of my money back, but I'm planning on this as an investment. This isn't just me making a product and giving it to backers. This is me investing in my comic book line. So clearly you're going to do Cobalt issue #2, right? How many issues are you planning to release and how regularly?
Right. But I'm sorry, I cut out. I didn't get any of that.
Let me see if I can wrap it up.
All right.
Sorry.
No.
It's us. It's probably us. Our internet connection gets cranky around dinner time.
Basically, he was just saying, putting out a first book is expensive.
You're usually not breaking even. You're more than anything buying a name and, you know, respect of your audience.
Sure.
But moving forward, you hopefully pick up steam. So how many books do you intend, and what kind of time frame do you think that you're going to look at based on this first experience?
How much are those going to cost, and how much of an investment is it going to be before you make your money back, young man?
I say it's going to probably be around book 4 before I kind of like Rob with Replicator, probably around book 3 or 4 before I start making anything back. I mean, I'm not going out there doing 80 to 120 page books. I don't have that kind of liquid. You know, mods fly out of my pocket once in a great while. So, you know, but, you know, I really don't think I'll make it back until book 3, and I'm kind of okay with that. You know, I want to start working on issue 2 later this year. I don't know if I'll be putting it out later this year for a campaign or whatnot, but it'll definitely be ready, and I'll be promoting it like I did this time around. But yeah, launching this, I honestly almost didn't think I was going to make it just because I'm still a first timer. You know, I was still trying to get out there. I don't even have a channel of my own where I'm bringing other creators on to learn about their product. Or anything,
I was surprised about that. I'm like, he's an affable young man with a stellar personality. He's approachable and nice, and it seems like it would be fun to go on his show. Why doesn't he have a channel?
I'm doing all this backwards, dude. You'll see I never do anything in order. I just do it as I go.
It's okay, man. I do some of my best work backwards too.
I mean, to be fair, you know, we have the benefit of a team of 3 people,
Sure.
one of whom, Frequency Girl, who really makes sure that like everything behind the scenes happens.
Dude, if it was up to us, we
Right.
would just talk about comics and drink coffee all day and go for long walks in the woods.
If we didn't have Frequency Girl, we might be able to make something. Would we be able to put it on YouTube? No. Would anyone know about us? No.
Well, I do most of the
I was gonna
promoting.
say,
That is
yeah.
true. But that's only because you made me.
Yeah, I had to hand off Twitter
Yeah,
to Aaron
so-
because I'm just not good at
It
it.
was so irresponsible
I
of her.
get you.
So I mean, you have your team, but really, it sounds like it's mostly just you at tail end, kind of pushing this thing, you know, as a
Yeah.
one-man team who's coordinating other people to like maybe do art, maybe do some printing, but
Have you considered then going in with somebody to make a YouTube channel?
I've thought about it, but I haven't honestly asked anybody. You know, of course, you and Garrett have each other. Even Frequency Girl there in the back, and
Black Rose and
has
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
You got Alejandro VS and Vinny Tartamella. You got
Right,
K
you got
Manifesto.
Arya.
Yep, you got Arya.
Yeah,
you got
and he's
K-
got his
K-
plethora
And you got
of
Ryan
people.
Wynn. Like they all have like co-hosts and stuff, people that kind of
Right.
share the load together. Would you ever consider like teaming up with a solo? Dojo Kun has his own channel now. I think that's who.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
he and K Manifesto, and he's also doing another show with somebody else. I can't remember it off the top of my head who.
You got
but they got
Sim
like
and
2 different
Sugarcrest.
ideas for
Yeah.
different shows. Yeah.
Yep.
And
So
yeah,
would you ever
I've thought
consider
about it.
grabbing a solo creator and being like, "Hey, let's do a show, man"?
Yeah, I
Who
wouldn't
would
mind
that
doing
be?
it. You know,
Who are you gonna ask to the
Who?
prom?
bro. Everybody that I would ask already has a teammate, already has a dance partner.
I don't know.
So.
I think there might be a personality out there, or even a co-creator that you could ask. I mean, I know Hex
Oh, I
Allen's
have
got
no
his own
doubt.
show now.
Yep. You know, I've run into a few guys that have had me on there at where they're the only person running their show, like Wise Guys or Chris Hicks or you know, I'm not sure Sporkman Studios is a solo guy or not, but it seemed like it on his last show. But I'm not too sure on that. But there are plenty of them out there. But it seems like they already have their brand already made, and I don't know if they'd be okay with somebody just tagging along on that, or if I just need to make my own in like, you know, the corner of, you know, YouTube or whatnot. I don't know.
I'll tell you
But
this, man.
I am definitely open to the aspect.
I don't think I think everyone in comics whether it's indie, professional, no matter what, I think we need to remember that it's a small world, smaller than we think. And, you know, some people certainly get their heads a little bit too big, but I think most creators want to hang out. They want to talk to other people. And you should never feel weird about, you know, reaching out to somebody that you admire or think's doing good work and saying, hey, let's collaborate. Let's do a small show like Run, or, you know, if it's YouTube things, right?
Sure.
Or like, hey, I got a cool idea for an ash can. Let's do something, you know?
Yeah, do a backup in my book.
Yeah.
You know, like that's what we did. We approached another creator who's pretty well known on Kickstarter, actually, because I want to run my campaign on both platforms. I want to have a campaign for the Indiegogo community that is so thoroughly Indiegogo in nature that they look at it and they go, yeah, he made that for us. Like he brought our people in. He employed people that are in our community to really make his campaign for us. But I also want to extend the same thing to people on the side of Kickstarter and be like, wow, he really created a campaign that appeals to Kickstarter. Because honestly, why limit your audiences? You know, if we could get past this damn hurdle of schismatic thinking in the way that we have crowdfunding, we could just have one big we love comics family.
What was our Cajun friends saying?
No doubt.
They want to buy the money.
Yeah, Well, if they're going to give you money, right?
Like,
Who wants to say no to money? Anthony Figueroa, we had him on. He ate crawfish with us.
Well, we ate crawfish.
Oh, that sounds
under
so
his
good.
tutelage,
We ate crawfish. He smoked crack. Right.
No,
He talked about smoking.
I mean, you know, apples and oranges, I guess.
B-Rose wants you to ask him to prom.
B-Rose, I gotta make a big, you know, proposal though. So I'll get back to you when I get a little more creative with it.
Promposal.
He's got to put a book out first.
I'm gonna get the
B-Rose has got
boombox
a
out
book.
his window.
He's got a book. It's called Cerebum.
Yeah, Cerebrum.
I'm saying my man about
Cerebum.
Cerebum.
According to Finatra, it's Cerebum. Yeah. I wish I had
I've been
that
calling it
video on hand right
Cerebrum, so I don't know which is which.
Yeah, I don't know
but
what you're
Cerebrum.
talking about. Cerebrum. What kind of name is that? It sounds like intelligent and kind of cool.
I know.
For like a neat like
It's
new
got something to do with the
series.
cerebral cortex or something. I don't know.
Hey,
Maybe
Red Valkyrie,
cerebellum.
what's
I don't know.
in the chat? I don't know what's going on. What's up, Red Valkyrie? Good to see you. We got Sai and
Those are
or
words?
Shay up in here. Yeah, those were words. They were very much words.
writers.
Yeah, right. That is my skill. Words. I'm good with them.
That's not fair. I'm an artist. Like I can be like lowbrow and stupid and whatever, and like, oh yeah, I'm just
Words.
Yeah, right. Whatever.
You're the writer. Anytime you mess up, I get to be like,
That's true. You do. You do. Because I get to sit here and go, is it done yet? Is it done yet?
Are we there yet?
Are we there? Are you there?
Oh
Why-
my god.
Hurry up. Where are the colors? Work faster, monkey. Anyway. So you said you were going to put out more Cobalt, obviously. Are you going to do it like every 6 months, maybe twice a year? Because I would love to get my Cobalt on once in the winter and once in the summer.
I would love to make that happen. It's
Like a
just,
June,
you know,
December kind of release would feel really good.
Most definitely. So I'm trying to make it to where I get Cobalt Thrashing about to everybody by July. So I'm working on the lettering is the only thing I got to do at this point, other than get those ad pages from the people that, you know, back that tier. So other than those things and the thank you page, we're good to go with getting that put together in a PDF form, sent off, and get it printing. But again, just got to get those pages and the lettering done, because all 32 pages are done. The colors are done. And I mean, we're gold at this point.
awesome, man.
That's fantastic and good to hear. When you run the next campaign, I'm sure you're going to go into pre-launch again, right? When are you going to
Almost definitely.
when are you going to set that up?
I'll set that up and have half of the page. I don't want to go in, you know, having at least most or at least half of it done. So I would say I'd probably put it back up at the earliest. Pardon me. September, October.
Okay. That's good. That sounds like a reasonable time to put it up. So the fulfillment starts now, pretty much, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically.
How long do you think it'll be before people get their books?
Thrashing About?
Yeah.
July. I'm hoping July. So May will be taking care of. We're taking care of the lettering right now. I'm just correcting the dialogue that was placement and taking that out and putting in actual dialogue that sounds like we're conversing. And other than that, just got to get the ad pages from the people that wanted to put their campaigns in the book, and just put those pages in there. Also, I'm also going to. What the hell am I looking at?
That is a Psy original, my friend. Friend.
What?
This is Cyborg Valkyrie's amazing piece of canvas art. We have the originals coming in the mail.
That's not. This is Shay. Shay's talking about her super awesome, amazing, gorgeous fan art that she did. If I had to guess.
Okay.
You did fan art?
Of Lumina Vox.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Jake, by the way, I am just as lost as you are, I think. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, the Lumina Vox.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I didn't know that was on canvas.
I was just talking, then I saw coconuts. I didn't know what to make of it.
That's not coconuts. That's a brazier. Are you finding it, or am I finding it?
It's already on it.
Okay. So load it up. Add it to the screen. There we go. Yeah.
Frequency Girl,
This is gorgeous. Look at this. So
Yes.
this is Shay's fan art for Lumina Vox. The colors are gorgeous on this. The whole composition is fantastic. We do own a piece of original Shay art.
Yes.
And if this ever makes its way to auction, you might see us have to whip out our knives and
I would
fight
fight people for this.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you think? Should Shay put this up as a print on the Red Valkyrie website?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so there you go.
That would actually be pretty good as a medal. Getting the lighting off of that would be excellent.
I love that hand.
claw.
I love that hand. Yeah, that claw is amazing. Go
Yeah.
tab back over to the claw. So the piece of art that I showed you before with the coconuts, that is Psy's rendition of the Freya Valkyrie on a blanket. And I am the proud owner of that original sketch. I thought it was on canvas, but this is what we were talking about. This is Shay's original art, fan art of Lumina Vox. And if this ever gets put on the auction, then you're all going to have to fight us for this. I was thinking a metal print for my mom for Mother's Day.
Oh, that'd be like the
There you go.
best.
That is really cool. You should get one of those like metal rail things. What are they called? I see them for metal prints all the time. There's a company out there that has like metal brackets where you can swap in and out metal panels of art. I forget what they're called, but it's like you could buy a bunch of different metal art prints and you can swap them in and out because the metal brackets act kind of like a picture frame.
Oh, I just keep thinking magnets.
Yeah, they're magnets. That's basically what they are.
Like magnets.
How do those work?
Oh, shut up. How do magnets work, right?
How do they work?
All right, so twice a yearly releases. You're going to give yourself at least 4 months in pre-launch. Do you already have book 2 written out?
No, I do not. I have it in my head. I haven't written it out yet. I like putting everything on paper before I put it up in Word documents. So I like going through that, old school style of writing.
No, I agree with you. I do the same thing. I always write it down and then lose it.
Yeah,
That's
well,
kinda
I'm
how
very ADD, so I'll jot down like all my ideas on one page, and it'll look like that board in the background of Sunny in Philadelphia, and then I'll have to go in and order it out accordingly. So that's usually how my process goes.
So this is where we're at right now. We are at 4,000, and is that 90? I can't see. And $90. And we have just hours left to go before this thing is gone forever. I know we want to try and hit 5. I know we've got 910 more dollars to go to hit 5. Are you happy
Yeah.
with where it's at now? I mean, 5
I'm
would be
happy with
great.
where it's out now. At this point, I'm only looking at maybe hitting 4.5. I'm very realistic when it comes to it because, again, I am a first timer. So I want to be realistic with where, I'm like, hey, let's get to this goal. But, if we get to 5,000, you better believe I'd be head over heels for this. But
Would you
4.5.
Would you go and eat hot pepper on Bancroft or do 100 push-ups?
I'll tell you what. I have one of those. What do you call
Carolina
it? Those
Reapers?
I have a Carolina Reaper chip from those hot chip challenges. I have one. I did one a couple years ago on Christmas for my family, and I fucked up my mouth. I shit you not. My ass was bleeding.
But your mouth or your ass?
Well,
Both.
after it goes down your mouth,
man.
where does it come out of, buddy?
Yeah, man.
That's a fair point.
Oh
That's a fair
man,
point.
I'm telling you, it felt
That's
like I had an
terrible.
ulcer. Oh,
Why
man.
would anyone do this?
For the backers?
For the backers,
For the
do it for
people.
the backers. Watch me injure myself. I guess there was a whole
You
series.
just asked that question, right?
What?
Would you eat this if you hit
Yes.
a number?
Oh, it's because that's what the kids are doing these
That's
days.
what the
man.
kids are
That's what
doing.
the kids are doing.
But I totally would if we
Yes,
hit.
was just on. He was like,
Yeah.
"I will eat a pepper, a Carolina Reaper, if we hit this goal." And Michael
Yeah,
Oden
I'll eat
wants
a
to do
Carolina
100
Reaper if we hit that
push-ups.
goal.
And- yeah. All right.
I'll do that.
All right.
I'll cut my hair, whatever you need.
Oh no! Don't say that. Don't say that.
Well, you
'cause
don't, you don't have a whole lot of hair to cut, do you?
Yeah, he does. He has a big
Oh,
old
yeah,
penis.
yeah.
Oh,
He's
dude.
got
Yeah.
a huge mop.
I don't think
Oh,
I've
yeah.
actually.
No. We're not going to ask him to do that. Ali Sanguis actually asked him to put
Yeah.
his hair down in order to back his book, and I was like, "That is a luscious mane. You don't want to cut that off, man. Don't say that because
I
she's just
don't.
going to drop a grand on your book and be like, "Give me that hair."
I'd be like, here you go.
I'll mail it to you. Should I pack it in with your book? Do you want it mailed separately?
I
Do
want
you want me to
turn
spray
it into a
some
wig.
some kind of scented pheromones on it? I don't know.
All right, well, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Bionic Bra is willing to shave his head.
Well, he said cut his hair.
I know. I took it a
We didn't
step
say shave his
further.
head.
I
You
know. I took it a
just-
step further. I had
Yeah.
to.
Fine print, please. Fine print.
So I think one thing we asked you last time in your was if you had any words of wisdom for people going into this. And I think you might have been a little bit overwhelmed. You're like, hey man, I'm still kind of new at this myself.
Yeah,
Any new thoughts on that
Yeah,
after having gone through this?
that's a good one.
I'm basically at the
Smart.
same spot, still new to it, but just put yourself out there. Just go for it. As uncomfortable as it can be in your first few rounds, I mean, it gets easier, man, because you basically, for everybody's different stream, you're kind of monologuing the same script over and over until you get personal with people one-on-one about, what goes on behind, the backdrop or whatever. Everything kind of is the same. So,
what
when I
does
actually
go
got
on
on,
behind that Superman blanket?
I will tell you what, dude, I got this at an estate sale, and that is the original 90s Superman.
Oh man, it's a screen. It's not a blanket. That's awesome. Yeah,
No,
from the
it's
from
a
the
divider.
animated. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And on the backside, it's Batman animated. So, dude.
What?
Yeah,
so you can
I
just
got
flip
that
it
for-
around depending on the day.
Oh, shit.
He's like, I'm gonna do it right now.
So you could totally be like, aha, today I feel like
Oh,
Batman.
Cool.
That's great. You could like alternate Mondays and Wednesdays.
You know it.
Batman the
Yeah.
animated series is 100% my favorite Batman.
So
know.
Shay has a piece of advice to get you to 5,000. She says you need to spray the hair bundle with Sex Panther, which is it's a scent. I think it was from
Sex
Anchorman.
From Anchorman.
Oh,
right.
100%. Yeah.
Right, Anchorman.
Oh, yeah, Paul
Yeah, that'll
Rudd.
get you to
Yeah.
5. Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Easy.
I'll
real
definitely
easy.
do that.
Find Sex
Send me a
Panther.
bottle.
That's easy.
It's
Everybody
not
knows what
right.
that
It's
is.
totally
Right.
easy.
I
Yeah.
have
It's made with
bottles. What are you
panther
talking
pee.
about?
Don't you know?
Musk.
Right. So tomorrow night you're closing out on B Rose, right?
Right.
Like the
Mhm.
final big party. that is going to be one hell of a shindig. I know we're going to, jump in there and be mad people in the chat, running our mouth off.
Awesome.
And congratulating you. Are you looking forward to finally being done and not having to go on everybody's show all the time to keep interest up?
I'll be happy to do that just because I want to actually get into the chats and just talk to people. I just want to chill and be like, what games do you like? What, what movies did you enjoy this week? How's it going with your kids or whatever's going on?
Let's kick that off, man.
Yeah.
What have you been watching any movies or playing any games?
I just got done watching, of course, King Kong in theaters, Godzilla versus King Kong, and then I saw Mortal Kombat just this past weekend. And
I didn't watch Mortal Kombat yet.
I haven't watched that yet either.
I heard there was not enough Mortal Kombat in Mortal Kombat. A lack of a fighting tournament kind of put a damper on the whole film. But it did.
Well, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but they're trying to get away from what the first one in the 90s actually was, which was Mortal Kombat, tournaments. So you kind of want to change it up a bit, I guess, this time around. But by the end of it, you got those one-on-one fights where it feels like, it's, a combat going on, So, I mean, they bring out like old, like classic battle arenas of where they were in like the old 90s games, So you'll get like the cliff, where you can uppercut them into the spikes at the bottom. Different sets like that, they'll take place on that were classic callbacks.
So I don't think I would like this new Mortal Kombat. I don't think I will like any Mortal Kombat until they put the Toasties guy in as an Easter egg. Like during one of the fights, have some guy come running out, Toasties, and like just keep running off. If they did that, I think I could forgive the entire movie.
I think they did do a whoopsie, but it wasn't high pitched. It was more like a little whoopsie.
Oh, okay.
It was very underwhelming, but
that is very disappointing. Kong, on the other hand, man, what a movie! I
loved it.
I wanted to wash my brain after I watched that movie.
Although I liked Kong, like the
Kong is
character
adorable.
Kong.
Yeah.
He was fluffy.
Tell-
I want to pet him.
Tell me more.
He's so squishy I could die.
Oh my god!
He was a very cute monkey. Godzilla was a very cool, angry monster.
Yeah.
None of the rest of the movie made sense.
Oh yeah.
As a writer, it made me angry that it made so much money, and at the same time, I was like, whatever, man. We just ignore it, and it's big monkey punch, big lizard. Then I'll be all right.
Well, isn't that what that's what the kaiju films are, though? It's just two big monsters going at each other.
But this one went a little over the line. Okay, like Garrett's right. It's not a big monster film.
So you didn't even let me talk. Garrett's right.
My apologies.
My friend Lex prepped me for it before I watched it, and I really thank him for that, because basically he told me, he's like, Garrett, this is a wrestling movie.
It's not a big monster movie. Yep. It's a wrestling movie.
It is straight up a WWE plot. If you watch the movie with that filter, everything's going to make sense. And I did, and I was like, oh, shit. Okay, so King Kong is Mick Foley, and Godzilla's The Rock. Okay, and King Ghidorah's skull is actually the Undertaker's hat. He's dead, but the hat's left over. And
we have a third-party operator who's operating Robo Undertaker.
Yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura or something.
Being powered
Vince
by
McMahon
an energy source that was emailed to them from the center of the Earth, which is hollow and has a magnetic field and an internal sun.
All right.
No!
Don't listen to this.
So
asshole.
did you like Kong Skull Island?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, just mix that with 90s Godzilla that we got, and you got Godzilla versus Kong.
All I'm saying
that's the kind of ride it was.
If we had
never mind.
no, I'm sorry.
You don't want to hear it.
No, if we had no people in that movie, I would have been fine.
Well, they're always going to put the human, in with the kaiju.
You need announcers in wrestling.
That is true, bruh.
It's wrestling. Just think about it like wrestling.
They drug Kong and put him on a boat to send him over the ocean. If Godzilla could sense him and then attack the entire Navy. And then the way that they solve that is they put the drugged monkey in an airlifted cargo net and Godzilla won't sense that. I don't understand this movie. Like I just don't
you just
understand
do
this movie.
scenes? Don't you just do scenes because it looks cool though?
I would love to if they said that. If they were like, look, we're not going to try and make it make sense. We're just going to have it look cool. I would have had no problem. But the problem with this movie is they did try to make it make sense a little.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, this is the reason we have to do it this way. And then you're like, but your reason makes no sense. Why are you doing it that way? And they walked right by it. Oh, we have to have these special suits and these vehicles to go through the weird wormhole to the center of the earth. But Kong can just kind of go by himself, even though he has more mass, and that would tear him apart.
We put Aaron in a loop. He's going to keep going.
I am.
Say hi, Phoenix.
Hey, Phoenix Animation.
What's going on, Phoenix?
You know what? Let's open this up a little bit. Let me go to Twitter. So, did you play any games lately that you liked?
I'm always in the fighter games. So, Injustice, Mortal Kombat, Dragon Ball Fighters. Those are the games that I go to now because I kind of lost my trigger finger a couple years ago.
Somebody give this man a hand for that joke. That was
pretty damn good. Yeah, I love it. But so yeah, fighter games are my go-to, and basically when I get one, I just stick to it until the next one comes out. So I'm very much waiting on Injustice 3, Mortal Kombat 12, and Soul Calibur, whatever number we're on now.
That's my game. So, Soul Calibur.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Oh, dude, I have put far too many hours into Soul Calibur. Like all my 20s were spent getting drunk with friends, like playing Soul Calibur. Way too much. We got
sounds like not enough.
Very serious.
It sounds like you regret it, so it probably wasn't enough.
Oh man.
That he regrets not being drunk playing Soul Calibur like all the time, I think.
Hey, Phoenix, check your DMs. You too, Red Valkyrie, and you too, B-Rose.
Yeah, we used to play too. Aaron made me my own personal character.
Yeah, back when you could customize. I took Mitsurugi, and I made her 5 feet tall with pigtails, and she was Kimi Rugi.
Her?
Yeah, made her 5
Mitsurugi?
No, Mitsurugi's a dude.
Yeah, you said Mitsurugi.
Yeah, because we made my own.
Made her 5 foot tall pigtails.
Oh, I see.
So there's an incarnation, an Incarna Kimi.
Yep.
When she gets angry, we call her 5 foot tall pigtails because everyone overlooks 5 foot tall pigtails until she gets mad.
Straight up.
And then she's 5 foot tall pigtails and she's terrifying. So we made Kimi Rugi. Hey, what's up, B-Rose? What is up, dude?
What's going on, B-Rose?
Dude, I just got sent the link and I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'll pop in.
Hey man, you didn't have to. We're happy you're here.
I got off work. I'm tired of shit. I just had some Taco Bell. I'm a bit slumped.
You're gonna have the taco shits in a bit.
Oh, dude, don't remind me. I got the Pepto ready.
We actually had that this afternoon for lunch.
Oh,
Did you have a quesarito?
I did.
Yeah.
That thing is unreasonably good.
They canceled the Mexican pizza, man. That pisses me off so much. That was my favorite food stuff.
Really?
Comics
Taco
talk
Bell?
with. Yeah, they canceled the Mexican pizza. Pops is in the chat, says 29 hours left. You want to come out to the madness tomorrow for a bit. Jake, are you available at all tomorrow to go on Pop's show?
Let's see. At noon tomorrow, I'm going to be on Rabbi's channel, Biblical Comics. I'll be on Biblical Comics tomorrow afternoon, and then at night, because I think I'm getting my hours wrong. It says I got like 30 hours and some change left. So I thought my campaign was ending at like 11 a.m. tomorrow. And so I was talking with B-Rose about it and everything. And he's going to give me like a 9 to 11 2-hour closing with him.
Oh, nice.
Tomorrow morning. But since it says I got 30 hours left, I guess I get until like midnight tomorrow before August 30th. So I guess B-Rose, if you're there, I guess we'll plan for tomorrow night for the closing instead of 9 a.m.
Tomorrow midnight?
I think so.
Tomorrow midnight? I'm going to put her in.
Oh.
So Kimmy is dropping the link to Pops' channel, if you can find it. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do this. You know what? We're gonna add Shay to the show. Hey Shay, what's going on?
Hey guys,
And I'm gonna find it on YouTube. Hey.
Hey, finally, me and Shay can be on the stream now.
Right? Yeah, so I'm all hitting up B Rose and like, hey, you know, you want to come hang out, pimp your stuff for 20 minutes on Dirty Free For All? And he's like, I have a stream tomorrow night. I'm like, no, reschedule. It's 20 minutes.
All right, how about this? How about this?
It's with Joe Sontag, you know, Fred Durst himself, and we're gonna talk Reaper Destroyer and some new exclusives that nobody has ever seen, and we're gonna be giving away some AR Orangutan 15 metal art prints. So
that's freaking amazing. Those are the bookmarks that Phoenix made. That
no, the trading cards.
Oh, the trading cards.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
So unfortunately,
that was from the Dixie Rose campaign, right?
Yeah. So unfortunately, Matt had to basically refund everybody. So yeah, whatever.
Oh wait, I got refunded.
Yeah.
Why?
Wait.
I don't know these.
What one did?
I don't know the specifics, but
yeah.
So
I didn't even see that.
Yeah. So whatever prints that Phoenix had already made, he's just like, fuck it, we're just gonna give them away to the people in the chat.
I don't see. Oh, down here. Okay, I'm stupid. Hey, what's up, Sai?
Hi.
Yo. I dropped the link in the Red Valkyrie back room chat, so you never know who we're gonna get coming through here.
It's gonna get crazy.
Yeah, it could get crazy. So B Rose, how about this? Go on Dirty Free For All for 20 minutes. I will cover for you.
Dude, Dixie Rose didn't refund.
Oh well, then I guess like I think he's still in the process of doing things right now. But
that's upsetting because I really wanted that Arrow print. I backed that comic pretty high on the tier. It's probably gonna come soon, but like I don't know if I just fucking like open Pandora's box already. But like I guess everybody's gonna. Nobody watches this stream. It's fine.
What do you mean? What do you mean it refunded? Why?
We're here with us.
I guess because something happened with the with like.
From what I understand, it was too expensive. He was losing money on the tiers after he added on the metal trading cards, bookmarks, and all of that. So per backer that he was getting was actually losing money because he didn't calculate well. And you know what? I understand that. I'm going to lose all my money on my book too, but it's
I mean, if you go in knowing you're going to lose the first time,
you got to plan it. Like people throw stuff in, and they're like, oh, it's going to be like $4 a print over here, and it'll be $3 for this thing and like $5 for this thing, and they don't pay attention to but if you do that 50 times,
right?
That's no longer $4.
That's why the only thing free on the Cerebrum campaign is just the sign up, metal bookmark. So that's pretty much it, and we don't really have that many signups at the moment. So I'm pretty
signed up.
I'm just saying, if you came on Dirty Free For All.
But like when it comes to like other things like the patches.
Don't you talk shit about patches, sir.
The way we're doing it is we're having a merch tier. We have studied the other campaigns. We looked at Perfect 10. We looked at Justice City Chronicles. We looked at Gunship Thunder Punch. We looked at the other robot one that the Zades did sketch cards
Lost
on.
Pages?
I forget what it's called. No, it wasn't Lost Pages. They did the sketch cards on. It was another giant robot one, except it was in black and white. Do you guys remember what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's Frequency Girl. She's nodding.
Not Murder Power.
No, it was. I can't remember. They'll figure it out and then they'll tell me while I'm talking. But so what we did is we looked at it and we decided we should do a merch tier that comes with the book and sits all on its own. And we should do the freebie print with the base tier and the sticker for people who signed up and only people who sign up, and then stretch goals. But all of the merch is going to go into one package that we price out accordingly.
Eternal Armor.
Ooh.
Eternal Armor. It's called Eternal Armor.
Oh, okay.
Any middle prints?
Yes, I'm thinking of doing metal prints. All right, I will tell you guys on the closeout stream for Cobalt. I will talk about my own campaign. We're definitely offering metal covers, and Phoenix has been diligently researching using high science and suggestions from Jim Cox on how to do a full metal wraparound cover.
High
Which is
science.
what I want.
Damn.
Yeah, high science. High sci. High science. That's
Oh
good.
my gosh! Do not play into this side.
Bingo
bullshit.
square.
By the way, do you see the camera? Do you see?
Yep.
4K.
It's
4K.
gorgeous. Oh, this is the new
Oh,
camera
hold
that
on.
you got? G-Stu's
Uh-huh.
contribution?
Okay.
Hold on. Because it gets better. And I'm sorry, you're gonna see my paint-covered desk,
That's
but
okay.
I can do this now.
Oh, that's the camera.
Nice.
So Shay just got. How did you do that? You went little in the corner. How did you do that?
Did you not see that?
I saw you go little into the.
He just saw
I
the
go
best
little in the
pictures.
corner. And
How
in
do
the
you do
world?
that?
it's OBS.
It's just two video
Oh,
inputs in
okay.
OBS.
Yeah, so in
Probably
OBS you
inputs.
can
Why
you can
can't I
use.
do that?
So
Why can't I do
I have
that?
my green screen. So my green screen's out to my second camera.
Okay, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I'm using my set, I won't be able
That's
to do that
wicked.
unless I took a photo of my set and projected that onto my green screen.
Well, so
and
you
then
can still
switched
make
my
yourself
camera.
small, but you won't be
Oh,
cut out. You'll just be a small square in the corner.
Did y'all see
Screenception
Pop's
here.
comment down there?
What did he say? Bob says
I have
he's got
nothing
nothing
all day.
all day tomorrow. Hit him up and he'll do a special madness show for you, Bionic Bro.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'll
That would
definitely
be
get in
great.
touch with you, Pops.
Yeah. Let me know when that is.
Possibilities.
I will sit in the chat. I will yell things at you from the chat.
I would say that I will
I
sit
might,
in the
I
chat.
might or might not
but
respond.
Unfortunately, we got a busy day tomorrow. Like I work, and then the second I come back from work, we've got the Powerpuff Girls of CG is getting revitalized, but it's going to be on Lola's channel. It's the first thing that she's doing on her own channel.
Oh,
And then we have Dirty Free for All, 8 to 10.
I'm telling you, B-Rose, I
Okay.
will cover for you for
20 minutes, B-Rose. 20 minutes.
I will start my stopwatch. It's either that or you could let me pitch Sarah Bum.
You know, I'm pretty sure you would do a better job at pitching it than me.
I know I would do a
Damn.
better job than you.
Oh, I dude,
It's guaranteed I would do a better job than you. But
I was scheduled to do so Dojo-kun was supposed to help me out today, and I did not pay attention to messages because, well, I haven't paid my fucking phone in 2 months, so I need Wi-Fi to view Twitter now and shit. But I just noticed it, and I am late at replying to him. I feel so bad. But yeah, Dojo's is helping me out with the pitch, and I couldn't be more grateful, man. He's really
Awesome, man.
He's really great for
He's helping you
doing
write
that.
it out.
Dojo's a
so
great guy to get in contact with to help you out with
Oh, yeah.
stuff. He's really cool.
He's super
He's
nice.
very helpful. I don't know. Did he show off his multi-team shot yet?
Yeah.
All of the different characters. Okay, yeah. I thought that was really cool that he contacted everyone and went and got
Oh,
that
the
all
cheesecake
together.
Oh, his print?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That looked good.
yeah, he has my character in there too.
Yep. Ours also is in the lower left-hand corner. I thought it was
That's
really neat that he
wicked.
got all of the female
Yeah.
characters together and made them all look great.
Yours is in the lower left-hand corner, and the giant mech suit behind
Yeah,
everybody.
the giant foot. Yeah, it's a foot. It's not even the suit. It's just the foot.
It's like, this is what Mama comes out of, and you're just like,
Yep.
how does she get in it? Does she scale goes on a summit for 4 days to get inside?
It kneels. Okay, do you want to show her? Here, hold on. We'll add it real quick because Garrett's been doing all of the walkarounds on the maps.
Well, no, I was gonna say I was to show off the 1819.
Okay, show off 18.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, she climbs up a ladder and gets in the top.
Solid.
Yeah.
Right?
And that would be
It's-
terrifying. That's a really tall ladder.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
That's the hanger shot. So you can
Nice.
see, all the different mavs in their little silos, and there's an elevator that goes down to God knows where, and there's a little hard hat, the little tiny mech that they use to
What's
carry
going on
stuff.
down there?
Yeah, what is going on?
Awesome.
You got to stick Murder Falcon in there.
Oh, I should.
Okay. Random question. I have one more spot available for Dirty Free for All tomorrow. Who else do you know of that's in a pre-launch campaign? Because
I
apparently,
just saw someone
okay.
just signed up today.
Get the guy from Earth Saga, Brian Butavitas. I just had him on yesterday. Amazing creator, talented creator. Huh?
Do you have his Twitter at?
Yes.
DM me.
It's okay. I'll just send it to you. Oh yeah, I was gonna show this to you, Shay. Redhead.
Wait, what is this?
Redhead's coming back.
Yep.
Is this on yours?
Yes.
Redheads are good. This is
another
on
cosplay
Cerebon?
to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just taking note real quick. So I need a red jacket.
Mm-hmm.
I already got a black bra. We're good
This
there.
is the metal piece right here.
That's
on the
fine.
shoulder.
I can do that. Dude, that's awesome. That looks great. Now, is this lighting or is she
Hi,
green?
Amanda B. No, that's lighting.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll paint myself green, but like that's a lot of work.
So Dojo actually originally had his colors do angel green because I didn't tell him that she's pale.
Yeah.
So now he had to go
so she
back
is
and
me.
do it again. So that was my fuck up. What's up, Amanda B?
Hey, Amanda B wants to know who you're taking to prom, Jake. Have you decided yet?
Better be me.
Oh, it's definitely B Rose. We launched on his channel. We launched
B-Rose,
on his channel. We'll end it on his channel.
He's just gonna have to do a big proposal to go to prom. You know.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm gonna get my duster dusted off. I'm gonna have a boom box outside his window. We're gonna go very 80s with it.
Nice.
Hey, Amanda B, how's it going? Thank you for dropping in. Also, William Quinton, thank you for dropping in. And we have Pops in the chat, who's going to offer a special spot tomorrow to Bionic Bruh, so he can have closeout on Pops also. As far as like going to prom, originally it was a joke of who Jake should team up with to do a YouTube channel, because he doesn't have one, and everyone kind of has a co-host, like, you know, B-Rose, you have Slave Phoenix.
Dude, I would fucking have him on to be my third co-host. I don't.
That's
care.
what I was thinking that would.
I fucking love Jake, and I have him on almost all the fucking time anyway, so I might as well have three. That way, you know, the more the merrier, and like it doesn't make it so obvious that I'm like the more quiet one on my channel.
Yeah,
my
we just leave it to
channel,
Phoenix.
and I'm the quietest one.
I mean, that'd probably be how it is with me. I mean, there used to be this old radio show I used to listen to growing up called Bob and Tom. I don't know if you guys ever heard
Bob
of
and
it.
Tom!
Yeah. Fuck yeah! All right.
Jesus, Shay.
No, you have no idea.
I used to listen to them all the time, and you know, so actually, Tom was the quiet one, and Bob and Chick McGee would always be talking. It'd be one of the co-hosts and then one of the extras in the back, and they would just shoot the shit the whole day, and you know, you just laugh your ass off. But it was great. So yeah, if you want to have
then
like
all
3
of
or
a
4
sudden,
people,
like Tom would always come in with a quip, but every time he did, it was always gold. And you were like,
yeah,
this is why he doesn't talk. He bides his time.
exactly. So
He's
you
like,
know.
I can't do this 24/7. I'm just gonna wait for the perfect moment, and then I'll drop something, and then I just fade back.
But, yeah, if I can do a quick plug now that there's like some people in here now. Tomorrow,
damn,
we're giving away ARO prints. So if you don't know who ARO is, AR-15 orangutan.
Oh,
man.
Arang. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So ARO is lore.
Yep. Official.
It's a Bancroft lore though, so Shay is getting bored.
Yep.
Aww.
And it must not have any hands.
Show Angel again.
In case you didn't know, they're rivals.
Yeah, we feud. I mean, he recently learned about this feud. It's not like we've been feuding for a long time, but he just now realized that.
That's how you know you're not successfully feuding yet, is when the other person has no idea.
But I tell you what, when he found out we were feuding, he was quick with the memeing. It was impressive.
He's got no
downtime. Around in 2 hours, he had a video.
Yep.
The best puzzle game.
Little birds. No, I actually, I want to do. I want to give back to Ginger Root Man. I want to do a cosplay for him, specifically where I get one of my nice coats, you know, I get some nice hunks of ginger and we just pose and vogue a little.
I think it would be great if you dressed up as the character from The Lucent, but just did like really incredibly grotesque hands.
So when I had him on,
you look great until you raise your hands and then everyone gets to laugh.
No, I think that's a good idea though. Like the greatest cosplay ever is just like a ginger root and like Shay on like out of the camera. So it's just the ginger root.
So you want me to just put a ginger root on my desk?
Yes, pretty much. That's the easiest
and then just
cosplay
talk
ever.
And have it
in
not
4K.
be me at all.
In 4K.
Yeah, in 4K.
4K root.
You know what I'll do? I'll hang it from the green screen. So it'll just be on the back, and then I'll
just the floating root.
Yeah, well, no, I'll put it so it looks like it's sitting in my chair, and I'll just sit on the floor
creepy.
and stream.
Creepy.
It'll just be a ginger root right here.
Why don't you just take a picture of that and then sit in your chair and just show the picture?
I mean, I could do that too, but it would be funnier if the string was moving.
Yeah, it would be.
Stand behind it and like do it like a puppet.
So,
Like a ginger root dance.
I'm going to make the stupid suggestion and say just record a video of that and loop it on the stream.
You are so boring.
And
Do
practical.
not understand like this is dedication and dynamic reactions. Okay,
Sai,
You can't
let her
record
suffer
that.
for her craft.
You know, like extra added bonus of like live theater where you never know what could go wrong.
Everything could go wrong.
My dog cuts through the green screen.
This is Shay.
Reveals me behind it, just like
Right? Sai's like, yeah, this is Shay. Everything you possibly do.
Yes.
It's terrible. So we've got ARO on Bancroft's channel, and we've got Sai on on Red Valkyrie, where Sai is kind of the lore because they like Unhinged Entertainment did the Sai piece, you know, like the special Cyborg Valkyrie, and
yeah, because the first book he did the Red Valkyrie.
right. So
Yeah,
there's
he had to do the
there's
Sai
Red
Valkyrie
Valkyrie lore.
because he already did the Red Valkyrie one and was like, I should
Hell
probably
yeah,
do
them
something
dark
for Sai.
And so there's Red Valkyrie lore, and there's Bancroft lore, and there are special characters dedicated to kind of each of those channels. I want you to know I am aware of this. I'm very well aware of this. And Sugar Crest has a red dress. And I'm learning all of the little secret lores of everybody's channels.
So
Don't know them all yet,
I guess
but I will.
I guess the important thing is what's your lore gonna be?
My lore? I don't have lore.
And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, we didn't plan on lore. It was bestowed upon us.
Lore happens.
damn.
It does. You
plan
can't
it.
choose it.
Lord,
I
what happens
literally
when
had like a mini weeb war. I got de-wrenched.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yep, you did. You're Weebgate. That's true.
Have you ever gotten your wrench back? That's
No.
the question.
Cerebrum? He's never going to get his wrench back.
And I'm never getting on Bancroft again after that fucking roasting.
I don't know if Bancroft will have me on again, and I feel bad because I liked his wife a lot. And every time we talked, I was always like, "Bring your wife back on."
How bad would it be
We're
if when we go on Bancroft,
When your
I
wife's
give
more
out the link to
entertaining.
all of you?
She's an absolute gem. Okay, his wife
Mel?
is
Very nice.
insane.
Yeah.
So she's the diamond, he's the rough.
It's very rough, yes. And he will tell you that too. He'll be like, "Yeah."
That's okay.
So we got
Oh,
Yotam Darkstar in the chat. Wanted to say hi, welcome, thanks for coming. Good to see you. So we were talking to Jake about this closeout stream, guys. Are there any questions you want to ask him? Put him on the spot.
Can I ask him the State Farm question again?
Yeah. Yeah, go
Can
ahead.
I call you Jake from State Farm?
No, you may not.
Can you save him 15% on car insurance? Or is that's the Geico guy, isn't it? Right?
He can just give him your card.
Here's a twofer. One, when are you going into print? And two, when is fulfillment happening?
Fulfillment.
You weren't on the stream. We
we're-
already answered these questions, but that's okay.
Yeah, I know.
You have viewers.
Just rewind the stream
I've
and
already
play it from the
asked this
beginning.
question already, and I just wanted to go again. Just
Oh,
like, in the
okay.
chat.
I see.
It's
I
just
see
for
how
the
you covered
chat.
that. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, answer the question, bio bro.
Oh, okay. Nah, fulfillment's going according to plan, man. I'm already talking to people about the patches. I'm talking to another company about the posters at this point. The stickers are already here and ready to go, so we're getting there. Everything's getting done. Somebody needs to quit with the lotion and grab a napkin. And so, of course, Phoenix is going to be taking care of the medals for me. I just got to tell them what quantity I need of each one. And so we're doing good. Everything is going along accordingly. So I think we'll be punctual. July is when I want to have fulfillment done and everybody have their books. So July, August by the latest should be where we're at.
Perfect for me. I'm running my campaign in July for 2 months, and I'm in your book. There's an ad for my book in your book.
So you're
So
you're
live.
launching. Your mailing list is going to be in July, right?
No, my mailing list is already up. My campaign will be.
I think I knew that. I
active
already
when people
signed
get your
on.
book.
Okay.
What's that?
Well, I mean, great timing then.
I
No,
know.
yeah, I signed up. I signed up for your mailing list, so that's how I remember.
So when people get your book in their hands, my campaign will be active. So my ad that I give you will just be like, "Go here and back this project," and they will.
Basically, yeah.
Hopefully, at least that's the hope, right? The plan.
Well, as long as they know it's on Indiegogo, it should be good. I mean,
I think we're
you
gonna put a
are-
big Indiegogo thing and a QR code, and make it pretty obvious in the. I don't know how you're
Sure.
doing that. I was gonna submit my ad to you, and you could just put it in the book, nice and easy.
I mean, we could do that. I don't know why we gotta get all these LCDs and everything going, or LCSs and UPCs, barcodes,
Oh, the
Well,
LSD.
QR
What?
code is
the QR
because
code's
people-
just for your phone. You
Yeah,
just put
so
your
it
your
brings
phone
you right
hovers
to
over it,
the-
and it goes right to the Indiegogo campaign.
Also, I wanted to ask Jake this thing because I want to have this like on screen real quick.
Oh, sure. Do you want me to add this?
Okay.
Yes. Why wasn't this in metal?
Gorgeous. Yeah, why wasn't that in
Why
metal?
wasn't
That
that
would
in
have been
metal?
beautiful. Iridescent colors.
I had other prints that I had before that I wanted to get out there.
But
Don't
look
worry,
how-
I got.
look at the vibrancy of this though. This is what I loved
I-
about this one. This is what got me to like. I was like, oh, yes, I'm backing this one. This is the shot.
I've got plans for that shot. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I didn't make it an add-on for this campaign.
Notice
But
how
yeah,
he says
there's-
this campaign.
Well, I mean,
Jake
he's going to do
teased me
many
now.
now.
Exactly.
Now that this one's been successfully funded.
What if I
it's
just
obvious.
PayPal you like $50 and then you just send this to Phoenix and then we just make a custom print? Yeah.
I mean, all of this is because you assume I'm not doing something with it.
Oh.
So you just gotta wait. Be patient, man.
Patience.
That's the
I
thing.
don't-
That's,
not
patience is
Be
hard.
patient. I got you. I know it's hard.
It's very
Clip
hard.
that.
That actually was a really solid, clean, clippable.
I heard
moment.
it.
Yep.
I heard it, and I retract it.
No, you can't. It's too late.
You can't
It's the
retract
internet.
it.
It's out.
hard.
It's like when you have a titty shot. It's there forever. It doesn't matter if you delete it. It's already shared. It's been memed 20 times, Jake. It's there.
Oh,
Everyone's
shit.
got it now.
Wait, everyone has
Anywho.
Jake's titties?
No.
Did I miss something?
Say it. You are as bad as. Okay, so I'm trying to set up scheduling for tomorrow, and I tell everybody what 20-minute time slots do you guys want between 8 and 10? I have 8 from 8:20 taken. I have 9:40 to 10 taken. Everything else is free. Literally, the next thing from the next two people is I can take 8 to 8:20. I can take 9:40 to 10, and I'm like, let's try this again. And then one goes, oh my gosh, I can't read. I can take 8:20. And I'm like, cool. And then the next guy goes, I can take 8:20. And I'm like, okay,
No.
try again. I'm giving you, how about I give you a time? How is this
Yeah.
time for
This
you?
is this is what we
Apparently-
started doing. We encountered the same problem of what time is good for you, and then people were just totally not getting with the program. So it was, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna tell you when you can come on, and you'll
Well,
say
like-
if that works for you or not.
That is what I do 99% of the time. In Dirty Free for All, you have a
Right.
20-minute chunk. So I'm like,
Window. Yep.
do you have shit going on and you can break away from like putting the kids to bed for 20 minutes and it's better if you go later, or is it better if you go earlier? That's the only the only reason I give it any kind of leeway. And that is probably not happening
And that is
anymore.
now over.
Imagine
Yeah.
Pops.
That's
You've had,
now
like, nightmares scheduling CromCon. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't. Look, I've tried. It's hurting cats.
Yes.
Trying to get everybody for like the auction, and like
Oh yeah.
tweet out the stuff that you're going to sell. Make sure that people know and let them know what time slot you're going to be. And they were like, "Yeah, that sounds great." Nothing from half of them, and we're
So,
like,
you, I don't know if you did this on purpose, but June 19th is the day before my birthday.
Sure. Yeah, we
And I
definitely
get
did
to
that on
spend
purpose.
as much money as I want on my birthday.
Oh shit.
So
you just
run the
made
calendar
that
back.
very, very possible.
so what you're saying is Shay needs to paint more.
Yeah,
What I'm hearing.
yeah, absolutely.
By the way, so this is what I'm noticing. I paint something, right? And then I'm like, I love it too much. I can't let it go. And then like a couple months later, I look at it and I'm like, I can let it go now. And so like,
Man, I'm gonna ask my artist to do something on Bristol paper just so I can have it for the campaign.
Hey, Salazar Art Nation.
you
up in the
absolutely
chat.
should.
Welcome, Frank. That means we're birthday buddies. We could do like an
Aw.
overnight birthday bash.
Hey,
Salazar, you know what is the best thing to do on your birthday is get yourself some really awesome original artwork.
Come to the auction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come to the auction on Red Valkyrie, where we've got a crap ton of amazing artists selling a lot of really amazing stuff.
You know you want to do it, friend.
So for a couple
Yes,
of
friend.
buyers there, and as a newbie creator, what's a good price for like something like that?
It depends on what it is. So we had people that price themselves out of a market, which happens quite frequently. We've had people that underpriced themselves ridiculously. Like I had a canvas piece that Neff picked up, went as an add-on to size. Wonderful
Original art.
sketches.
Yeah.
And it went pretty cheap, but in all honesty, I'm more than happy with who got it. And now that I know this,
it's
like
in the
Well,
bedroom.
here's a
the story behind it, I would have like forcefully removed it from the auction had I known
Aw.
and sent it to you anyway, because like the
It is a
significance
very-
works too well for you guys. But
Yeah.
like I've had small canvas pieces. One went for 50. Some people had stuff that they started at 100 and it sold. Some people had stuff that they started at 1,000, 1,500 and it sold. It depends on what it is. It depends on who you are. It depends on how good you can hype it up and advertise it ahead of time, and how much competition there is. So
And
when you're
frankly,
talking
how
about
decent
Gonna
it
get
is.
like EVS
Yeah.
level? Are you worried that it's going to be like, because it becomes more and more widely known, it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and eventually price people out?
No, because I will always probably have something, and I will probably always be like, I don't know, $20.
All right.
Game of Comics Mate is selling
Fair
his
enough.
stuff for like 150.
Yeah, so if you're doing like pinups or original pages from the campaign, I wouldn't go cheaper than 100 to start.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it depends how high up you want to go. Depends on who the artist is and how much
we
like
got
how much notoriety they have.
we
Well,
got all of this from Anthony Figaro. Plus, we got like Superman, Wonder Woman, another
He's doing
Harley.
so many extras.
Yeah, he threw in a bunch of
15
extras on top of it
pieces?
too. And then he started his very next auction bid much lower. And I
Yeah.
PM'd him. I was like, "That is super classy that you started it lower, giving people the option." He was like, "Well, that was all you because you got this at the level that you did. I can afford to do that." And I was like, "Well, this
Yeah.
is kind of how it's supposed to work. If you get something, if something goes at that level, you can afford to price things down so other
Yeah.
people can get those pieces."
Well,
Well,
there's a if you don't mind sharing this little thing right here.
Oh,
Aaron?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is what my artist is capable of. So that's him.
That's
actually
too
a pretty
small,
good
make it
piece
bigger.
right there, man.
Make it bigger.
I can't. It's fucking Twitter.
Go to your upper right-hand corner and click the
Right
plus
click,
sign.
open a
Yeah.
new tab.
There you go. Sai will direct you through the technology.
right-
for Sai
right-
is smart.
Right click the picture,
Uh-huh.
open a new tab.
No.
Yeah, just the picture itself.
Right
you
click
on
on
a
the
Mac?
picture.
Are you on a
Uh,
Mac?
No.
Are you on a Mac? Okay.
Well, I
Then
mean,
there's
I
no
can
reason
do
you
it.
Nobody in
from,
their right mind would be on a Mac.
I know, right?
Sorry.
What? He said Mac, not Chromebook. What the fuck are you on?
Same fucking
No, it's
thing.
not. One's by Apple, one's by Chrome.
One has a
bullshit.
left pedal, one doesn't.
Neff, can you kick Shay for a minute, please?
Don't you?
Sure,
Don't
she
you?
had to go.
Thank you.
No, hey,
Put her back
stop
on.
it.
I'm adding her, not you.
Oh, okay, that time it was because we were fighting over trying to add you back in. Sorry.
All right.
I understand the fight. The fact
Mine's
that
is better
Neff,
at this Zoom thing. All right, let's try this again.
damn straight, Neff. Thank you.
I came back faster.
Don't worry, guys.
Oh,
I fill out 2 squares on my bingo card. I'm happy.
I still want to find a way to get the shirt,
t-shirt?
like get a shirt that we can randomize the bingo card image.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah, that would be great.
So,
Honestly,
like,
just a bingo card image on a shirt would be really smart.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
Aaron.
I've already got that. And so you
Are
can
you-
dab your shirt.
Are you good? Are you good with
Yeah.
your? All right.
All right, so here's another one on mine's though. This is what my artist is capable of. It's better at
There we go.
zooming.
Now this one's not from your book, right?
No, this is from my book.
Oh, sweet.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
my
good.
artist is pretty kick ass.
That's actually really
Yeah,
good.
you definitely are coming on.
Get it
Red
colored.
Concrete.
Are you going to do it color or are you going to do it black and white?
No, I'm too broke as shit to do fucking color. It's gonna take way too long.
Fair enough.
How much would it cost to do color?
An extra 25. So I mean,
How many pages?
so my artist is a steal, and I don't want to give anything out away, but like, I mean, his prices are for what he does. I mean, he deserves well over like at least 120. But
Yeah, but you can hire.
I think that's all of our
colorists
artists,
to do,
man.
To do interiors, you can hire just colorists to do interiors.
No, he has cheap. He has a cheap color price. It's just I still can't afford it because it would take way too long.
How many pages are you doing? How many pages? Is
50.
your book? 50?
Mm-hmm.
Is it because it would take too long, or is it because it's too expensive?
Both really.
Yes.
I mean, on my end, because like
Pick
I have
one.
bills and rent.
You're still on mailing lists though, right? How many more
Yeah.
months are you going to be on your mailing list?
Probably until like whenever the damn thing ends.
So 6 months.
Pretty much.
Okay, so
you
when is
can't,
6
you
months
pay
out?
you can't
attention
get
to that,
color
though.
done in 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get color done in 6 months.
Fuck no, I can't afford it.
Okay,
Well,
so
that would be like
I keep hearing
natural.
two things. I keep hearing I don't have the time, and I keep hearing
No,
I don't have the money. Which one is it?
So so the time part is it's gonna take too long for it to get colored, and just it would just be better just to leave it black and white so that backers can get the book right then and there.
Look, if he, I feel like I understand what he's saying. If he goes with black and white, right? So, it's more of a bare bones initial, but he's a new creator. You get to show off the lines, you get to show off the artwork, and then when he's got 2 or 3 issues down the line, he can end up doing a collected edition that's revamped, that's colored.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
like a
going to-
trade
And
I'm
now
going
it
to-
becomes
yeah,
a
trade
collected
paper.
compendium.
As a crowdfunding person who's doing I'm going to weigh out of this, and I'm going to go turn to my artist and say, Garrett, those black and whites, would those be better suited in color in a book or just the way they are? Would you like to see those colored, or do those stand strong enough on their own to be black and whites in the book?
If I was gonna put them as just black and whites, I'd want some halftone, screen tones in there at least.
So you'd have to shade out rather than
Yeah.
just black and white. You'd have to
Yeah.
add something anyway. You'd have to
Yeah.
add gradients.
see
You'd have
that.
to, So my question to you again, Heroes, is I know you are broke as shit, but if you weren't broke as shit, would you color that?
Fuck yeah, absolutely.
All right. That at least that puts confidence in me because I know now it's not a matter of time. It's not a matter of I don't have the the availability to do it, and I'm going to run my campaign for 6 months. It's the I don't have the money. So what you have to do is you have to price this out and figure out how much you need. and then crowdfund for it. Get your artist to color 2 or 3 pages, or 4 pages or 5 pages, and then advertise the colored pages and factor that into your goal.
Or stretch goal.
I like that because I was only gonna do one. I was only gonna showcase one page, colored, and it would be the page that I just showed you.
Yeah, but so all right, we
Show
just
more
had
than one page
Alejandro.
color.
You
Yeah,
haven't done a
We just
cover
had
art yet, have
Alejandro
you?
VS on. All right, we just had him on. Columns of Creation's amazing. He's got like 5,000 on the campaign already. Dude has 6 pages done. Did you know that? It's only 6 pages of the book are finished. He's got a 40-something page book of high quality, beautiful art that that's colored by the same guy that's coloring Justice City Chronicles.
He's got 5 pages,
but he's got 5 pages done.
so he doesn't have a 40-page beautiful book.
So he's
He has 5
exactly
beautiful pages.
he's got no book, but he's promising a 40 page book of that art with that color. So what you could do is get 5 pages colored and be like, this is what you'll get. Here is a fixed goal book. I can't do it if I don't get the money to color the damn book. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, at that point, what you could do is you could just put it as like a tier goal, right?
But personally,
not a tier,
Stretch goal.
a stretch goal.
Yeah,
So that's-
If we hit
X
X
amount.
dollars,
Right.
this will get colored.
I'll fund this at 1,500. If we hit 3,000, which is what I need to make it color,
or whatever
I'll
the
make
number
it
is,
color.
right? Yeah.
This is why I need my own mic because I've been saying in the background, you could just do it as a stretch goal. You could do it as a stretch goal.
I was kind of.
This is why you need to be on camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I can
Agreed.
see your lips.
We're close. We're at like 174.
30 more, and we're gonna get you on camera.
Yeah, 200.
All right.
Well, you asked
yeah,
for
but-
our advice, and that's what we had
Yeah.
said, 200.
No,
Well,
I listen to your advice. I generally listen to everyone's advice.
I think we said 168, and then I signed up on 5 of my alts. So
because Sai is amazing and can control the internet.
yeah,
This is what happens when you're a cyborg. No, B-Rose, I'm serious. Like, I want to see that colored. I looked at those lines. I'm like, those are Star Circuit worthy lines. That is some really solid line work. If you threw in some incredible colors on that, you've got one hell of a top tier book.
Yeah.
And I would back that at the highest level because it
It
looks
would
so
only
good.
just be the book, really.
Well, that's why you have to lean into some of the goals. So the other thing that I have learned looking at interviewing all these people and looking at crowdfunding in general is that crowdfunding survives as a boutique industry on the campaign. It is not about the book. Anyone can get a book in stores.
Yep.
You can release floppies monthly if you can self-publish them. You don't want to just crowdfund a self-published book. The campaign is for the stickers, the patches, the prints, the posters, all the little add-ons that you can't get from your LCS. That is what the boutique industry of crowdfunding is about. So if you need a little bit of assistance getting those things onto your campaign so that you can really push the tiers to get you to your goal, add on original art pages, throw on some sketch cards, commission some sketch cards from people. So, if you need to hit that financial number, you do that. Look, the Zaydes always add sketch cards to their campaigns. When their numbers have started to slow down, the campaign's been flat for a couple days, no one's backed, they get some sketch cards done at $25. They put them on for $35. They make $10 a sketch card, but people backed the campaign 3-4 times, and suddenly there's a little blip. So that Indiegogo goes, oh, look, it's active again. People are backing this thing. There's a whole science behind all of this, and I'm just learning it for myself as I watch this crowdfunding game unfold and prepare for my own debut. But I want to see your book in color, and however we make that happen is how we make that happen. I mean, whatever. I'll shut up now.
Yeah, I didn't even think
Nice.
about doing stretch cards on my dull days. I should have thought about that.
I'm collecting all of the tricks.
Oh yeah, about those convention sales. I'm thinking about doing that shit too with
That'd be
Phoenix
great.
because whenever he comes to Houston, I will also be accompanying him.
Yeah,
He's
absolutely.
also-
Williams.
He's
Right. If you
hooking me
get
up
to
with
conventions, you can
Vic
sell that. You can sell that swag. You can sell the patches at your table. You can sell the stickers. You can sell all this stuff that you don't mail out in the campaign. But that's only when we have conventions, and COVID kind of ruined that for the majority of us.
Oh yeah, I can put a damper on everything.
Yeah.
here's another square for you. Hey Shay, check your DMs.
I'm working in my DMs, bitch.
Then why didn't you respond, bitch?
Because I'm working on getting our show ready for tomorrow.
Don't be a bitch, bitch.
It's a lot of time logistics.
Oh yeah, this is the one side of all of this that I'm not a huge fan of. Is I love doing the shows, I love doing the cosplay, I love creating. It's the sitting here and diligently going through every single fucking.
Yeah, I could never do that. That's why I only do like one creator per episode.
But Shay,
I lose my fucking mind.
I DM'd you 4 months ago to get on your channel. Don't you remember?
Oh my gosh, the amount of people that hit me with that. They're like, well, you never responded. And I'm like, you DM'd me once when your campaign didn't even have a mailing list.
Let alone a piece of art on it.
Here's the thing. He gets it.
This
because
guy.
he was like, Shay, you said to keep bugging you. And I was like, and I fucking meant it. Thank you. Hold on a second. How is 3 Saturdays from now? And he's like, that sounds good. It's like, cool. One moment while I put it on the calendars, you forget. Because
These people hit us up when they're in the concept stage of their campaign, and it's like,
No.
legit,
Yeah,
like people hit us up either when they're in the concept stage or they're like, I got 48 hours left, can I get on your show? And I'm like,
No, we have a schedule. It's on our website. We haven't updated it in a while, but it exists.
I'm
Do you know how much of a pain it is?
Cosplay together in 12
I
hours.
don't know how much of a pain that is.
Right.
I don't have lots of paper calendars in front of me.
Hey, you always put your cosplays together in 12 hours.
I have at least thought of them
Oh, yes, that's
before
true.
the 12-hour mark. It's
So
not
Shay,
open
who
stuff
are you
up
going to
and go.
cosplay? Who are you going to cosplay in our campaign?
Mama.
Okay,
Excellent.
fair
Fuck
enough.
yeah! I
gotta ask
already
William.
got a jacket that'll work. I
Yes.
don't. The hair is going to be the tricky part. but
That is what everyone's been saying.
Okay,
Hair is
Shay,
I'm okay with it.
which one of
William,
my
I gotta
wigs
ask
are you borrowing for the hair?
None of them because you don't have a short
It's not
blonde
short
wig.
enough. Yeah, you need. A
I
No,
do
oh
a
no,
few.
oh, now Sai has a short enough wig because it is tight and a faux hawk, black with
Ooh,
green
God.
tips.
Okay, so dye it blonde, and we're good to go.
No, I will. Say, I'm
Sai's gonna wake up
checking
and be like,
Amazon right now.
"Where'd my
When
wig
are you
go?"
launching again? Beth?
July 3rd or 4th or something.
Oh, I got a couple of months.
No,
Yeah, you got
I better have my wigs in hand by then. No
Well,
more of this
Sai,
hold
we're-
hostage bullshit.
We're still putting
I'll send you
together
your
the
wigs.
most
I'm
epic
keeping the art.
campaign launch that we can. We're still putting together, like, y'all don't even know. All right, I've watched all of the established creators who've got like 3, 4, 5 books under them. I've watched the young creators. I've been trying to take notes of all of the different, things that work for everybody and synthesize it and be like, if I have the ability to go as hard as I can, balls to the wall, what kind of goodness can I come up with? And y'all don't know. I do have to ask William. William said he printed 1,500 copies of each cover for issue 2 for future sales on campaigns.
Jesus.
Should I limit my variant covers to 50 or 100 copies maximum on a tier? You know how they do like the 0 of blah? I think
I'll
doing
say
variants in small batches is probably better. Should it be 50 or should I allow people to have 100?
You want to know what I honestly think the answer to that's going to be?
Yeah.
Price it out. So, do
Okay.
you get is it affordable at 50 or do you get a much better deal at 100? Because if you're going to have to pay X amount at 50, but for a fraction of that more, you get 100 copies, make it 100.
Oh, yeah.
Because then you have the back stock for future campaigns where you can go through. But I'm down for limiting variants simply.
Yeah, that seems to be the way to
Because-
go. Yep.
Well, and don't do. I don't know why this is the thing on Kickstarter, but it drives me absolutely insane. Do not do 50 variants of the same fucking comic. Like that, people will go through and they'll be like, "Here's the main cover," and then
All
here's
right.
variants B through freaking K, and then they go,
I have that.
"Oh."
And the worst part is
and
that
this is
they're
the
this
nice
big on the
variant.
side of the page. You can't even read what's in the freaking tier. No, I'm with you. I get it. I get the
And that-
frustrations
but
with Kickstarter. But
Here's the
After they
naughty.
this.
After they
I will
do
say
B,
this.
B through K, then they have the nice version and the naughty version, and it's like, okay, that's like 5 million covers. Like, just
I will say this:
Stop.
it's important to have separate covers for separate platforms, so that the people on that platform feel like you're running a campaign on that platform for them.
and so collectors that are completionists will back you on both.
Yeah, very good. So I figured out I'm going to do 5 variants on Indiegogo, and currently I have 4 variants for Kickstarter, and they're completely mutually exclusive. I've also got prints that I'm doing crossovers with artists on one and on the other, completely different. I have a different letterer on the books. I have different backups in the books. Like I said, y'all don't know. Y'all don't even know what I got going on.
Okay,
But they're different
Aaron,
books on the platforms. Do you
I
know what
want to
mean?
slap you because I don't have this much money. Like,
It's a hobby. This is a
everyone's
hobby.
go to Red Valkyrie and become members. Because
Yeah, do
I
it.
apparently have to have a lot of money to back fucking Neff over here. So go be members so we get
Shay-
the monies so I
Shay,
can
don't
back
worry,
the
we'll-
book.
I will buy your art. I will buy
Okay, and then I can back you
merch. I will
Perfect.
feed you
Excellent
money so you can just buy my book and
It
get all
worked.
of the variants and the wraparound cover and the full metal and the
Shorts.
merch and yeah,
So
and
in
the-
other
3D
words-
printed
Like it.
statues.
oh, there
So
is.
in other
there's
words,
a-
we're
there's
just
a-
doing an
a figure.
exchange. I'm doing art for you. You're sending me the books.
That's kind of what it is at this point. I've backed everybody, and when I mean everybody, I mean like I've backed everybody. So I figure like they back my book. We're just trading, but that's cool. I get your book, you get my book. This is for me at this point. I would like to be a professional, sure, but it's not my aspiration to do this like as a living for the rest of my life. This is my passion now. Like I said to Jake earlier, I used to go to LARPs and spent a lot of money on costuming and weapons and food, and I used to help run LARPs. I used to do a lot of stuff with miniatures and wargaming. I used to play a lot of video games. I used to collect a lot of comics. And one, I can't do that because of COVID, and 2, I can't go do that because the SJW's kind of ruined all my favorite fandoms. So instead, I'm
I would
taking all of
love
that
for this
money
to be
and
my career.
putting it into this. What did Larry say? People like choices. Maybe one cover is too sexy for some. Cover is from an artist they really, really like. People like options. I absolutely agree, which is why it's important to offer them the different variants. I think that Shay does have a point when you have like 7 different variants. I just got, what was that? I texted it to you. What's it called, the campaign?
Oh,
You don't want to say it out loud. I know it's
Yeah.
a sexy campaign.
Definitely
What is with
something.
Kickstarter and doing books, which is just smut, like literally smut comics?
that's literally a title.
I think that's the title of one of them. Like, so I got
Oh, are
nothing
you talking
against
about
it.
the one that has the dick pics book with it?
No, that's Lore. That's on Indiegogo. We're
Lore,
talking about
yeah, that
Kickstarter.
How do you know this?
That's
Huh?
Lola's book off Indieville. Dude, I tell you, I pay attention.
Jesus.
Just scroll down because I ended up messaging them and I was like, about that dick pic
What did he
book.
say?
Like
I
from
need
a
to price
legal
on my books
standpoint, they
low,
went,
so
"Don't
we
worry,
can
we
run
got
up on books
releases."
and
I was like,
surprised all
oh.
the time.
That was my question too.
What?
No, I legit messaged Lola's husband because I
Variant?
saw him tweet it out, but I didn't see her tweet it out yet, and so I messaged him and was like, "Is that your book? Because from a legal standpoint, that's called revenge porn and it's a felony."
Yep.
And they were like, "We got
No, that makes
releases
sense.
from the people after the fact," and I was like, "Okay, good, as long as you knew." Because
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, you're using their likenesses without their permission, and someone's going to not be ashamed enough
Well,
to say,
that's
"That's
just
my
copyright.
giant cock in your book. Now give it to me. Give
That's
me your
just
money."
copyright. The criminal shit is much worse.
yeah, it's literally so. Sadly, I had to learn this because of things. But it is a felony charge per picture. If somebody sends you a picture in like a DM, then there's a reasonable expectation that that was a communication between the two of you. And if you then take that picture and you share it with anyone else and they can prove it, that is a felony charge. And depending on what state you're in, depends on how bad it is. But a lot of them, it's like a $10,000 civil fine if you want to go civilly, and then 10 years in prison
Oh my goodness.
per picture.
Per picture.
Per picture.
Wow.
And it doesn't necessarily, like, it's not necessarily together, so it's up to the judge if he's going to decide to, if you're going to go for a
Like,
felony charge and have to
compare it?
actually go to prison.
You're telling me I have to spend $300 to copyright my fucking dick?
When it was
you're
already
gonna put it-
copyrighted, yeah.
Only if you're going to put it
I
out
wanna
into
see
the world in
receipts.
media form. Maybe print it or send it digitally or something
Well,
like that.
that's the
And if
thing.
you're going to send it digitally, please, 4K people. I'm tired of
If
this
you're-
low-res dick pic thing. I need high-res dick
Let's
pics.
not do this Grady shit. Go for it. Go big or go home.
I need an
God.
OnlyFans now, but like with just me.
Well, that's the thing is if you put it out, then it's fine. But if you send it where there's a reasonable expectation that it's a communication between you and one other person, and then that person shares it, that's called revenge porn.
Yeah, that is. So that made me
What
worried when I
the
saw that
fuck is
campaign.
Bancroft wearing?
Or is his stream starting? You guys want to? You guys want to call it and run over to Bancroft, or do you want to do more stuff bionically?
I mean, y'all can. I got
Hey
shit
man,
to do.
we
Like,
can,
Oh,
you
you're
can
right.
do whatever.
You don't
You guys can do
watch
whatever you want.
Bancroft, do you? Shay's
I
like,
do
I'm not gonna
sometimes,
watch
actually.
Back
sometimes I
Cobalt.
do.
Yeah. Appreciate the time here, guys. If everybody needs to get going, I understand. This was totally, just, Nefarious
right.
helping me out. So I appreciate it. Thanks for
Yeah,
coming
I
out.
thought it would be fun to just hang out with everybody and talk rather than do like a specifically focused stream. Go back, Cobalt, if y'all haven't already. The real wrap-up party is going to be on B-Rose tomorrow night. So we're going to get a huge bash together, some champagne, some stuff like that, and celebrate the ending of Cobalt in style.
If
Thank you
y'all
guys
want
for
to,
coming on, though.
I'll DM
Huh?
y'all, see if y'all want to hop on as well.
Most
Yeah,
definitely.
I'd love to. I mean, we could actually get a bottle of champagne. I could spray Garrett with it. It'd be hilarious.
Ooh.
Yeah, hilarious.
Yeah, it would be
And then we
hilarious,
can
right?
have
Get the
Jake
tablet and everything.
propose to me or some shit.
Put some plastic down before you spray it in the
I'm
studio area
expecting a
because there's
full
too many
size,
nice
by the way.
things.
I was gonna say, like, there will be no champagne spraying in the set room.
But I'm
So I
also
wanted to
The
thank-
girl's like, no.
Remember that song? No champagne in the.
No, there's
No
sex
sex in the champagne room.
We're not having sex in the studio. We don't have enough subscribers.
So we'll just
for
wop
that.
then. Right?
Right.
We're just going to wop then.
Nope.
Right. Yeah, just a little wop. Darren Wagner, thank you for showing up. Crack Pack. Y'all cowards don't
Definitely.
even smoke crack.
Damn.
Thank you. Thank you so much for Rebel Comics stopping by. William, thanks so much for stopping by. Darren, all y'all in the chat, we really do appreciate it. Don't forget to go back Cobalt if you haven't already. And if you've already backed it already, maybe consider one of the higher tiers because those are still very much worth it. Your comic book ad could show up next to ours. Yeah.
Here's another announcement.
Damn
I'm gonna
right.
go shower.
Oh, what's your announcement?
I'm gonna go shower.
Oh, okay.
Thank
You're not
you
gonna
for
watch.
that
Are you gonna
announcement.
watch Bancroft in the shower?
Yes.
Sounds about right. Expect
Jake-
nothing less.
If it
Jake-
makes you feel
Jake
better,
is a
Jay,
Viper
I watched
fan,
the
apparently.
show As I was showering too.
All right, guys. So don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell for notifications.
Share the
Thank you.
channel out.
Share the channel. Yeah.
Let's get Neff. Let's get some
All right.
stuff popped up.
Need 200.
Yes.
Yes,
Thank
please.
you guys.
We'll see you next time.
Later, y'all.